Welcome back to the 100K Pod, Season 4, Episode 12. This is the AFL edition of the 100K Pod, where every week we get together, we get our best leagues together, and we get it's usually about $10 or so we need to put on to win $100,000 in the final stage that we actually hit the Holy Grail. Boys, good to be back. Jev, good to be here. Morgs. Jev, how are you, my good friend?
I am good, Das. We've all been watching the basketball, haven't we? Everyone's been watching basketball. We've been keeping up with the playoffs here.
We have been keeping up.
Did you notice the finals are Morgs' after-work ritual? Heat nuggets. I get here and he's got the air fryer out. He's got some nuggets in there and he's heat nuggets for us. So, you're a little rock. You beauty. Oh, nugget, heat nuggets. You beauty.
They're cold.
How are you, folks?
That's good. I'm fantastic.
So, you wanted that gag just to eat more nuggets?
Yeah, correct.
That's good stuff. Protein.
Had a nice little sprinkle on the Maroons last night, I did. So I'm up and about.
The Maroons.
I think it was game of the year. I didn't watch a second.
Nah,
I
either
think
did I.
it's
Just saw cash.
The state of concussion. No, we.
That's funny.
Let's get those nuggets back out.
Yeah,
Yo, jeez, they're good.
After the show.
All right, boys. Last week, geez, we were stiff. We obviously went through the review. 15 out of 24 legs. Couple of voids. Side ass obviously went out early in his 300th. Jev, bad legs.
Yeah, Jack
do you have?
Sinclair 25. Fuck, that's
First
a hard
leg as well. That's a bitter pill to swallow.
That hurt, and just a bad leg. Jordan Clark for 15. He was 100% on the year. He had 14. Damn it. And then the real bad leg of the week was Tip and Woody for a goal. I'm moving better than Tip and Woody is at the moment.
Tip a gasket.
Watching that game when you've got some financial interest and watching him play, he didn't want the ball. Fuck. Anyway. So
If they threw a burger out there, he would have got him.
He might have heated a few nuggets, I think. Tipper.
Diggy's bad legs.
I spoke to Diggy during the week. Jack Gunston anytime was just subbed off. So I don't know
He
what
was
that
subbed
sort
off
of
'cause he was
says.
playing shit out.
I didn't even see him.
And then Jack Rewalt for 2 just decided to retire during the game, he reckons. So apparently looked old out there, Jackie boy. I didn't see any of that game.
Now, Diggy read it out, but I'll claim this one. Jake Stringer for 2, only kicked the 1, boys. 1 goal, 2. Unfortunately, we thought that he'd pop up and kick about 6. He didn't. And also, Jeremy Cameron, this is a stiff leg. 2 goals. He kicked 2 goals, 3.
Yeah, he missed some easy ones.
Well, you had him for 3?
Yeah.
Jez, yeah.
Yeah,
So stiff. But obviously, with that being it, there's plenty of good legs, Jev. Kick us off.
Cornelio for 25,
Bang.
Ben King for 2,
Yep.
Dan Rioli for 20,
Yep.
and then my other leg, side ass, got subbed out.
Bang.
Yeah, that's stiff. Dicko had Checkers for 2. My check, that is the elite medium. Ben Ainsworth anytime, that's a great leg. And Toby Green for 2, that seems to be cash all year.
Yeah.
That's great. I had Petrarca 25, Bailey Fritsch for 2, Oyston Mullen for 15 touches
Moises.
at $2.70. That was cash. And Degoe, 2 and 20. So 20 and 1. It's a good fucking week, actually.
He's playing some good footy to go.
Credit to you too. The week before, he had 20 and didn't kick a goal.
Yeah.
And you went back to the well.
Oh, I think I've done it
So
the
I
last
love-
8 weeks.
Yeah, it's good.
But
I
apart
love
from
it.
this week, he actually didn't make it. Spoiler alert. Now, boys, before we get into it, the Discord, boys, it's been popular. I can't believe even last night, got home from work a little bit late. State of Concussion was about to be on. State of Absolutely Overrated. And it is going bananas. He's
Blokes
like,
love
a couple
the
of the boys
NRL.
absolutely love the NRL. The playoffs are back on tomorrow. Obviously, you guys will be watching it today, but we can't wait for that. Everything's just going
I'm
absolutely
giving away
bonkers.
zingers. I'm sending blokes
You actually
zingers.
are.
It's unbelievable.
So if anyone's watching, we are giving away food. So we just...
I might sign up.
But it's $2 a week, and there's more likely than not you're going to win a zinger box on the weekend.
Good odds.
And Morg just menu logs it straight to your house, your front door. Dinner on
so
dinner
far
on
it's
us.
gone off without a hitch.
Now, Jev, obviously, hook, line, sinker last night. The Premiership pie, it was a success.
Yes, Premiership pie's looking good. We've got the pies on top, 22% of the pie, and then you got to watch the rest to see who else is in there.
No, it's good stuff. All right.
It's not actually in hook, line and sinker though.
Are you doing it as its own separate
It'll be
thing?
a separate entity.
Perfect.
Spoiler alert though, pies at 22%.
Well done.
Absolutely love it. All right, boys, we've only got 6 games to bet on this week. There'll be bye rounds for the next few weeks, so we've really had to knuckle down. Now, we're starting like Jev's hairline. We're finishing like his waistline. Starting thin, ending big. All right, first game, Port Hawthorn. Jev, do you have anything for us?
Oh, fuck, that's good. Oh, Jason Horne-Francis for 15 touches at $1.19. Look, I just want a green tick. I just want to get off to a green tick, get off to start, have a leg in the early game, and it be a green tick. This kid's a gun. He's had 23, 15, and 20 his last 4 weeks. He loves playing at home at Adelaide Oval. He'll have 15 touches here. We'll get a green tick. We'll get going. Lewis.
Love it. Nothing for me. Love the 15 touch bet.
Yeah, no, nothing for me either. But we did like on hook, line, and sinker. Did you end up coming around to Port, or are you going to stick with Hawthorn plus 55?
I bet on Hawthorn. I'm definitely coming around to Port. I like him at home.
Minus
Port-
55 is the $1.30.
Plus 55.
For Hawthorn or minus 18.5 for Port Adelaide at home.
Wow. Geez, these $1.30s are interesting.
Yeah, it is.
They just don't
What
have-
would you lean?
They
Port.
don't have Sicily either.
I'm getting sucked into Port.
Yep, absolutely. All right, next game, boys. West Coast and Collingwood. The line in this one's 57.5. You'd almost take that for $1.80. It's not in the multi, but Jev, what else do you have?
Yeah, I've got Brody Mycheck for 2 goals at $1.24.
Hotter than fucking fish grease, isn't he?
He's the most informed forward in the comp the last month for mine. Pie supporters know how good he is, and now we're all learning how good he is. A lock for the All-Australian 40 for mine. Like, he'll be in the squad. He's kicked 17 goals in his last 5 games and 28 in the season. He's coming up on the Coleman. I think Curnow's on 36. Yep. If he comes out and kicks 8 against West Coast, I mean, Curnow did it. He could be right up there on the Coleman. He's having a great season. He's an absolute star. So, Brody Mycheck for 2 goals at $1.24. Another green tick to get us going, Lou.
Just give me Collingwood head-to-head here, Das. I'm taking the $1.03.
Oh, that's
I looked at it and I was
fantastic.
like, how could I not say yes to this? $1.03, get 3% of my money. This is an interesting stat for you. West Coast has lost 18 of its last 19. So why would we not be betting on Collingwood? $1.03, I'll take the 3%.
On
It's
top
better
of the
than bacon
ladder.
just at the moment.
I love that. Now, boys,
Yeah, get the tick.
Yeah,
We've
top
used-
versus bottom. They just win.
We've had to go for 20-1 every single week, but we haven't needed to put in this week. We've put him on ice. He's just going over West. He can go play his footy. He might want to go out there and kick 5 and sit forward. So we don't have him in the multi this week. We will get him back in once he gets to play a little bit more healthier competition. I'm really loving these. These are all green ticks so far, boys.
good.
We're
Not
really
overthinking
starting
it.
to fatten up now. All right, Bulldogs versus Geelong. This is under the lid, Jev. Geelong's midfield, you don't think will be as strong to take on the Bulldogs. What legs do you like in this
Yeah,
one?
this might be the best value leg I've seen this year. So I'm going to have a game of Who Am I?
Please.
Favourite game of Who Am I?
Here we go.
I'm actually showing your notes. You're playing Who Am I as well. But
It's not the
we love
same
Who Am I.
guy, is it?
So it's a little 4-parter. So if you don't get it the first, you've got a couple more chances. I've had 27, 30, 25 and 32 my last 4 games, averaging 28.5 my last 4, 26 on the season. Who am I?
Rowan Smith.
Can we have a hit? Is it a Bulldogs or a Geelong player?
I'm paying $1.74 for 25 touches. Who am I?
Just didn't get a guess.
I'm not
Is it
convinced.
Nathan Eagleton?
Yeah, or Simon Garlick.
I am the Brownlow favourite. Who am I?
Oh, Luke Dalhouse.
Dacos.
Marcus Bontempelli.
How did we get that?
I am Marcus Bontempelli. I'm paying $1.74 for 25 under the lid. Yes, please.
Oh.
He's averaging 28 his last 4, and he's paying $1.74 for 25 under the lid. When Geelong's midfield has been getting torched the last couple of weeks,
Torched.
he's the best midfielder on the field by an absolute mile. He will get 25 touches at $1.74, Lou. Let's go.
Some great names there: Smith, Garlick, Dalhouse. It's
Eagleton,
a real who's
Eagleton.
who. I got a who am I for you, Das?
Here we go.
My last 6: 1 goal, 2 goals, 3 goals, 1 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal. I'm 5'11" and 76 kegs ringing wet.
Jeffy Farmer?
Close.
Tony Lockett.
Tony Scott. Anthony Scott. $1.65 this leg. He's kicked a goal in each of the Western Bulldogs' last 6 games. He's a good old Trinity boy.
Yeah, good on
So
him.
we know they're a footy factory.
Trinity?
The old Trinity, the Baffa.
He just got pumped by them.
So I asked you, Das, I said to you, what do I get for Tony Scott anytime? And you said $1.65, and it made me nervous. I thought maybe he didn't kick one last week. He did. He did. Kick one the last 6
He
weeks.
torched the Blues
Yeah,
when
he
we were
did.
there.
Kick
What do we
3.
love more than bets that are 100% on the last 6 weeks?
His mum and his sundress.
Or extra pepperoni on your pizza.
Exactly right. So Tony Scott, good luck to you, mate.
I'll be doubling down on this one, boys. Jeremy Cameron for 2 goals, $1.37.
Oh, yeah.
A few weeks earlier, we're getting 4 goals for like $1.03. So 2 goals, $1.37. He's kicked 10 goals in the last 3 matches against the Dogs.
Yeah, he loves
Interesting.
it. He'll kick
2.62.
under the lid. He won't miss.
Yeah, no, he won't miss. So we love that. Hey, I'm only seeing green ticks so far, boys.
Jesus,
Crunch.
All right,
sorry.
next game. Here we go, TIO boys. We're going to go back up to the territory. Gold Coast. They've laid their nest up there. Adelaide. Not sure how well they're going to travel. Jev, and are you touching any legs? Adelaide,
Yeah.
Gold
I'm
Coast.
taking our man Josh Rochelle for 15 and a goal.
Yep.
He's playing some fucking good football, this man.
He's exciting.
Loves having the ball in his hands. He's had 15, 16 and 15 his last 3 weeks, and he's averaging 17 on the season. He's kicked 14 goals in 11 games. So he's kicked a goal, and he's kicked a goal in every game of his last 3 games. So I'm getting $1.44 for him to have 15 and $1.36 for him to kick a goal. I think they're just 2 green ticks. He will kick a goal. He does every week, and he'll have 15. Lewis,
Welcome to the 15 and 1 club.
15 and 1 club.
Good
Rochelle.
Darwin boy, Rochelle.
Is he?
Another game of Who Am I?
Here we go.
So I got 1 off week. My last 6, 2, 0, just didn't lead them. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. Kicked 2 goals in 4 of our last 5 matches. Number 11 in the 2020 draft, and a good Glenelg boy.
Do you want us to answer?
Yeah, please.
Josh Rochelle.
Close.
Mark Rashudo.
That's good. I'm Lukey Pedler.
Yeah, I knew it.
He
Pick
had to
11.
he had to be back in the multi. $1.30. I potted him the other day because I said that Corey Durden was disrespected, and then blokes like Pedler are getting dollar. It was $1.10 it came into for any time.
Yeah.
Gone out to $1.30 now, so I had to gobble that up.
He's so tough.
Hey, and not tough to bet on.
No.
It's a good bet.
Kicks on every week.
All right, boys. This isn't a who am I, but I'm taking our third favourite redhead. We've got Morgs, Ronald McDonald, and Matty Rao, boys.
come
We
on.
absolutely love him.
Grass
Now,
eater.
boys, he's been unbelievable since that footage has come out. Jev, don't need him for 25. We're only taking him for 20 at $1.22. He's averaging 23 plus in his last 6 matches. Last week, we all know what he did. Had one of the greatest second halves of all time. He had 29 disposals and also a snag. We absolutely love Matty Rao. We do love Ronald McDonald, and we do love Lou.
In history.
What? Did you see it?
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
It was
I need to recheck it.
Herculean.
I believe you for
I
sure.
believe you.
It was unbelievable. He could put a country on his back.
Good.
He could have defeated the Roman Empire himself, Matt Rao.
Probably did.
Next game. Here we go, boys. I think we're in Sunday now. GWS and Richmond. Taranto and Hopper going back home, Jev.
The two best bets in football in the same game. What do we love more than your mum in a sundress and pepperoni on pizza?
Bets to go 100% on the season.
Stephen Canelio 25 and Dan Rioli 20 in the same game. Both 100% on the goddamn year. Both haven't lost once, Lewis.
Not once.
Canelio $25, $1.33. Rioli $20, $1.36. Come on.
I'm actually sort of sick of Rioli being in the multi.
Yeah,
why
but-
is it? No, not at all.
Oh.
Why are they letting us have such value?
$1.36 for 100% on the year.
Just fuck.
That is so good.
That's
I've got
insane.
one more leg, but you
Please.
go, Lewis.
Sure. Give me Das GWS plus 15.5. So
I love that leg.
They've turned the Giants Stadium.
What's that, $1.30?
$1.30. Couldn't believe it.
So hook, line, sinker?
I watched the show.
Oh, fantastic.
Beautiful.
They've beaten the Tigers at Giants last 4, as I said. So it's a bit of a fortress. I think Port is better than GWS, and I think the Tigers gave them their best shot, but Port just got the job done last week, I think.
they did.
And I just love GWS because it's up there, of course. And give me the 15.5, $1.30.
They never get blown out, GWS. They've only been blown
No.
out once this year. Those 15 points are golden.
Big Toby Green game, I reckon, Das.
Oh, speaking of Toby Green, boys, I got him for 2 and 20. So I was going to put him in for 3, Jeff. So Toby Green for 3 was 2.12. But then to get him for 2 goals is $1.36, and for 20 touches is $2.25.
Yeah, nice.
So I've gone through
done the
his
numbers.
averages of his last 4 games against the Tigers: 2 and 34,
That's a good day.
zip and 23, 1 and 17, and 5 and 18.
They are some good
So
days.
that's
5 and
averaging.
18.
So that's averaging 2 and 23.
Wow. He averages 2 and 23 on the Tigers.
Yep.
There's some big days in there. 2 and 32 and 5 and 18.
So we have to take him for 2 and 20. I can't believe that 20 touches is 2.25, which is unbelievable. And his 3 games this year at home, he's kicked 4. 1, he got clamped by Nick Newman, and then 2. So apart from that,
work
he
that
pretty
out.
much he's going to kick 2 every game. You see how unbelievable he is when they get the ball in hand. Geelong, if he didn't play that Geelong game, they don't win that game. Everything stems off him, and the next person really stems off him, Jev. I know who the next leg is, and I fucking love this leg.
My All-Australian forward pocket, 100K's favourite player, David King impersonator, Brent
Daniels, let's go.
For 2 goals at $2.12. This bloke is an absolute star. He was the reason the Giants beat the Cats last week. His last quarter was absolutely electric. He's kicked 5 goals in his last 2 weeks. I'm gobbling up the $2.12 for Binger to kick 2 at home. I reckon he's kicking 2. We're getting $2.12. Let's take it and run. This is a great leg for a Sunday leg.
I love that leg as well, Jev. I actually did a bit of recon. They've played at home 3 times this year. He's kicked 2 in every game.
Yeah,
Well, there you go.
he loves
So
it.
like if you needed more of an excuse to put that leg in any of your multis, there you go.
When GWS get a stoppage in their forward line, watch that man go to work. He's as good as Isaac Rankin. He's good as all of them inside forward 50 stoppages.
Not only does he look like Kingy, during the week he said everything he touches turns to gold. That's a glowing review.
Yeah,
the tiny dancer Dwayne Russell said, it was a great call.
it was great.
He said, watch out for Brett Daniels here. He was the one that's going to get off the loose. The ball went out. He's like, the tiny dancer. It was
What about
fantastic.
when Toby Green did a spin and Dwayne Russell like, oh, the lazy Susie.
Dwayne.
He's so good. All right, boys.
I got one more left.
Oh, you got one more.
Thank God.
Give me Lockie Whitfield with 25.
Here we
Das.
go.
I reckon eyeing off a pyramid spot, Jev.
Yeah, you-
Well, I think he's coming. Him and Cogs both have to be asking
Correct.
some questions. Because is Cal Wilkie still in the pyramid?
Just.
He is, but it's
So-
pyramid week.
So there's a spot.
Yeah.
He's coming
I
out.
got a couple more spots.
Also,
up
an
the grabs.
announcement. I haven't announced this to you, Jev, or you, Das, but after this week, pyramid goes to 2 weeks.
Does it?
I think it should.
Well, what about I don't do another one until after the buys? Because like this week, there's
I'm happy
4
with that.
teams not playing.
I think second half of the season, games mean more.
Maybe
it should
next
be every 2
full
weeks.
round back. So a month.
What's that, August? Cut this. Lockie Whitfield, $25, $25. This bloke's in career best form, Das. 31, 32, 29, 31 his last 4. He's averaging 26 on the season, so just 25. This should be easy work, and he loves playing the Crows. Don't we
The
all?
Tigers.
You wrote the Crows, you dick. Been caught out here. You wrote loves playing.
They're not your notes.
I've been fed notes. No, that could be funny next week.
Stitch up. Loves
25 should be easy work for him at home as he loves playing the Crows. Fuck.
Lucky Whitfield 25. Good leg. Come
That's
on.
a group effort.
All right, boys. We have an absolute. Well, you know we love to thicken up the multi at the end.
This is a surplus.
So this game, the multi pays 40-1 just from these.
This multi-
Yeah, this bit.
So we're rolling into a 40-1 multi on the Sunday Arvo Bachelor's game.
Stuart Jew style.
Essendon, North, Jev,
I've got 3 legs. How many you got?
Just one.
2.
2. I'll go first then. Bailey Scott. Morgs, have you ever heard of Bailey Scott?
When Das read him out before, I didn't know.
Neither have I until Clarko went on sabbatical. Now, so Bailey Scott has played 66 career games.
Has he?
For North Melbourne.
66?
66 since 2019, career games for North Melbourne. He's only had 25 touches 4 times in those 66 games, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Now that Clarko's on Smoko and Brett Bratton's taken over, he must absolutely love this kid because his last 2 weeks, he's had 30 in a goal and 33 in a goal.
Yeah, wow.
In 2 weeks since Brett Ratton's taken over. So he had 25 touches in 4 out of 66. Now he's gone 30 goal, 33 goal in 2 weeks.
Well, both of them under the lid as well.
Under the lid. I'm getting $2.15 for him to continue his form and have 25.
Incredible.
And Brett Ratton absolutely loves him. Treats him like Chris Judd, basically. So Bailey Scott for 25, $2.12, my first leg. Lewis.
Is older you back?
I don't think so.
No.
I'll have to check.
Just curious. Das, the first ever Sunday jackpot.
Come on.
The jackpot.
Zeke Merritt, anytime snag, $3.45.
Zeke Merritt.
I'd have this on a Saturday. This is not a Sunday leg. I'd have this on a Saturday Arvo. Last time the Bombers played North, he had 38 disposals, 10 tackles, 8 clearances, and 1 goal.
He's been in
It's a
good
big day.
form.
He's like, I know he's been suspended, but he's like Brownlow medal form.
100%. What
a
did
good
you have? The Brownlow Shark Academy,
Right up there, like 14 votes, yeah.
and not in the pyramid yet, but
Not in the
certainly
pyramid,
coming.
but yeah,
but
he'll be in there.
wouldn't 30 and 1 do it? Yeah. So
The jackpot, 100%.
Let's jackpot. $3.45. That's the best leg I've ever put in.
$3.45 for 1 goal by the captain under the
I
lid.
didn't think you blokes would let me put it in, honestly.
It's the last game of the week.
Well, I know, but
What do you mean? I'll let you put anything in.
no, I know, but obviously the consensus. But it's just too good of a leg.
Mate,
Come on.
I'll back you in.
Wait till I read my next leg.
I'll just go for both of mine now. Now, Jev,
You've got the pumps in the ashes.
similar to what I did with the Toby Green, I just read out some numbers. So these are the last 3 this player's played against North. 4 and 17,
That's a big day.
3 and 16,
Big day.
5 and 14.
That is day 3 big days.
Consecutive?
So I've got to take Jake Stringer for 3 and 15. So for 3 goals, it's $2.75, and 15 touches, it's $1.43.
That's nice.
So that's, once again, 4 and 17, 3 and 16, 5 and 14. Did not fill up against West Coast, is versing North Melbourne.
Hungry.
Very,
At home,
very
under the lid.
hungry.
He loves a torp under the lid.
3 and 15 club, not a thing yet. I don't
Also,
believe.
if you really want to, Jake Stringer for 4 is $6, for 5 is 14, and for 6 is 34.
That's definitely worth a touch.
That's Sprinkletown.
Jai Menzie anytime. Who the hell is Jai Menzie, you ask yourself? I will tell you, Morgs. Jai Menzie is a man who's kicked 2, 1 goals in his last 5 games.
Jesus.
7 goals in 5 games, and I'm getting $1.42 for an anytime goal.
Well done.
Jai Menzie, just for $1.42, 1 golden. Speaking of good value,
we go.
what about the greatest winger in the history of the game? My man
Nathan Eagleton.
Daniel Hoyne said Nick Martin is having the best season by a winger since 2016. Nick Martin, not Dustin Martin, Nick Martin.
Not Mick Martin.
Not Mick Martin.
Chris Martin.
Mick Martin had a year.
That's funny. I'm getting $1.40 for 20 touches for the best winger in the game. $1.40. He had 31 last week, 21 the week before, averaging 26 on the season. I'm getting $1.40 for 20.
Like, do you agree with that? 2016 best season as a winger?
No, so Daniel Hoyne's all
All his
It's all
stats,
numbers,
like
numbers.
analytics and
those
shit.
analytics best player, but
Some Essendon supporter called Tim and Gary today. He goes, fuck, don't know if Daniel Hoyne watches Essendon. He butchers the ball, Nick Martin. But he'll have 20 under the lid. He'll have 20. Menzies will kick a goal. Stringer will kick 3. Merritt will kick 1. Bailey Scott will have 30.
Snags Merritt.
40 to 1 multi. Righto. These boys don't know this yet. If you back this multi and it wins, we will send you a zinger box. You just send us your winning bet slip.
We'll have to have 10 on it to cover.
Yeah,
smart.
We will, because we fucking think it's
Well,
going to win.
I've already got 20 on it.
Actually, it's actually gone out to $47.
47 to 1.
That's a great multi.
If you back this and win, you win $470 or whatever $5 into 47 is.
Just come into 39.
It's so good.
Oh, that's good. All right, now, boys, that is it. I'll read out the multi. Now, usually, boys, sometimes it's 10, sometimes it's $12. We've even had a couple where, we'll put a 15 on it just to get there. We've put $6.70 on this.
Kidding.
Have we really?
$6.70
to get $100,042.43. Here we go.
You read it out to us.
Right, anyway, how many nuggets are left?
We'll protein up.
Let's see if you can finish those before I can read the multi. All right, here we go. Jason Horn-Francis for 15. Then we've got Collingwood head-to-head. Brody Myercheck for 2. Then we've got Anthony Scott for a snag. Welcome to the multi. Jeremy Cameron for 2 and Marcus Bontempelli for 25. Then we've got Josh Rochelle for a goal and 15. Pedler's also in for a goal. And Matt Rao for 20. Absolutely loves it in the Northern Territory. Toby Green for 2 and 20. Brent Daniels for 2. Dan Rioli for 20. Lockie Whitfield for 25. Having a great season. Cogs for 25. Gito S plus 15.5. I'm almost there. Jai Minty for a snag. Merritt for a snag. Stringer for 3 and 15. We got Nick Martin for 20 and Bailey Scott for 25.
I got 7.
Isn't there any left?
Yeah, 8 more.
Oh, what a one so bad.
That's why I saved that last time for Dars.
No, you put the challenge out.
Gee, you got rid of 7 quick,
Didn't I?
I can't wait to watch that back.
I put 3 in the goal and I have to have water to
Oh,
get
jeez,
dinner.
I regret this.
Hey, that was a good pod, boys.
Yeah, good pod.
Pretty informational.
Good multi. Once Horn-Francis gets 20 to 15, we're off to a fucking flyer.
15, Collingwood head-to-head, Myercheck 2. Then we've got Scott for a snag, Cameron for 2, Bont for 25. Jeez, we're easily getting to Sunday.
Saturday's getting ticks. We've gone heavy on Sunday. We've gone heavy in the last game of the week. Let's just get through Saturday. It'll be fucking exciting.
Swans were in the Pride jumper in their week off this week.
Oh, shit.
Support the rainbow.
Bud's 350th next week against the Saints.
Yeah, they're wearing the
Thursday night.
Pride jerseys. Blues tomorrow night. Negative
Blues
60. Negative 16.
Melbourne by 18.
Chill.
I got indigestion.
Baby back ribs.
Nugs.
Neither.
Heat and 7.
Your mum in a sundress is a heater.
Hook line and what's it called? Here comes the money. Just me after this. Taz is off the show.
I'm actually going home now. Hey, Morgs, can you turn the filter off?